Good morning, guys. It's Heather from Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. I want to talk to you guys this morning about something that I struggle with personally as a home gardener, and it is letting go of plants that are still viable and possibly usable to make room and better spaces for plants that need that space and sun and resources to grow properly. So I'm sitting here amongst my green stalks, and every one of them has that issue where I can't bring myself to chop off the heads of some of these plants to give space and light to my other younger plants. And I don't know why I struggle with this. It is so hard. Um, but I just wanted to give you that gentle reminder and encouragement, because that's what I need right now. I'm like, do it, just do it. Um, Thin the plants, remove the plants. Um, don't hold on to something for that just in case. Maybe I get, 2 more peas from that vine, but is it worth it? Because I've also got some powdery mildew starting, and that might spread to other plants nearby. Plus, the vine just looks diseased. It's not worth it. So I need that reminder. I need that encouragement. And also, like my cilantro, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's going to be a while before those seed heads are completely dry and formed. Do I let it keep growing and just taking up all the space? Even though it's pretty and I could use those seeds, it's blocking the light on my green stalks for so many plants. So I think I need to make some hard decisions, and I just wanted to encourage you to do so too. It's a beautiful overcast day, so I think I'm going to try to get some of this work done. But first I'm going to take you around and show you the problem areas. And not sure if I'll show you the after in this video. Maybe I'll save it for like a garden tour. But I keep telling myself, I repeat that phrase, kill your darlings. I spent years writing as a writer, and that is a writing phrase. So you kill your darlings. It is so hard. This feels the exact same way. Taking out a sentence that you thought was beautiful, you loved it, it's perfect to you, it had a personal connection. And maybe not even personal, maybe it just looked pretty, or it sounded pretty, or it gave a certain feel to the story or the article. But if it's not necessary and it's not adding value, you need to cut it. You need to kill your darlings. So that is what I'm encouraging you guys to do, is to get out in the garden and kill your darlings. It's really hard. So let's go take a look at all of my problem areas, and you'll see what I mean. Here is a wonderful example right next to me, where I'm sitting next to the green stalk. You can see the vine is diseased and it started to develop powdery mildew, and I did not pick these peas in time, and they also have a powdery mildew on them. So all of these plants just need to come out regardless of if they have peas on them or not. And yeah, this is definitely a problem area. Another problem area is, goodness, look at all this, the cilantro. And I did remove a whole batch from each green stalk, but I left one thinking, oh, that'll look so pretty when it's flowered. And it is pretty, but it's on the ground. And I think the one over here, well, that one don't look too bad really. It's kind of pretty. But you can see what it's doing. It is blocking the light to a lot of plants. So this is probably not a good thing for me to grow in the green stalk. Bad choice. And let's see what else. Oh, everything's just a mess. The parsley on this tier up here needs to go. Got catmint taken over everywhere. That was a bad choice too. That needs to go. Just a lot. So let's go look at some other places. So lots of darlings over here to kill. This experiment that I did mid-February, it did work. It did produce peas, and they are actually viable, and I can use those. But I need to take all the vines out, because look, they've grown way over into my raised bed area. and it's actually blocking the pathway, but the cilantro has taken over everywhere. This is a carrot bed here, but I also put peppers in here, and you cannot even see them. They're going to die if I do not get in here and just chop everything, get rid of all the cilantro. I will have to thin the carrots significantly. And then in this bed, I've got 4 big tomatoes in here. But then I've got these onions that are getting ready to release their seeds. So I have to make a decision. You can see one over there. It's already cracked open. See? This bed needs significant work. And I did come through here the other night, and I did make a pathway. But all of this needs to get cleaned up because I love the carrots, the carrot flowers so much. I let all of them try to flower. Look, there's even a larkspur in there. I don't know how he got in there. Yeah, I've got a larkspur in there. But the carrot flowers, they're so pretty, but they get massive. This one in particular is almost as tall as my trellis, which is at least probably 6-7 feet tall. Just a mess. This all needs to get cleaned up. And then my dragon radishes, they are ready to be harvested. So I am going to do that today or tomorrow, get all of them harvested. I may pickle some, I'm not sure yet. These will actually do better in the heat than traditional radishes, but they need to go because look at my cherry tomatoes. They're not getting enough sun. One thing I want to show you real quick that I'm so proud of. Look at my Brussels sprout. I'm so happy. I have never ever been able to grow a Brussels sprout successfully to completion where I actually have viable Brussels, and I do, and they're getting big every day. I come out here and look at them. I'm so happy and excited. And also this year I successfully grew a kohlrabi, which was my first time to do that, and it did taste good, and I do like them, so I think I'll try to grow some again. And this is the sucker that I took from my indoor tomato plant, and look at how huge he's gotten. If I was to guess, he probably has about, I don't know, 20 plus blossoms, maybe more than that, quite a few. And another thing that is hard to do, and you don't have to, but I may, I'm trying to talk myself into it, is to cut off your emaciated blossoms, like this guy here. See how it's like a double blossom or maybe triple? That's going to make for an ugly fruit. So I may do it. It's the first one on this plant. It's hard to do. I don't know, I'm still thinking on that. And I think that one over there is going to have a big ugly one too. But I can't see it from this angle. So that's another darling to think about cutting. It seems like there was another area that was really bad that I wanted to go look at. Well, you can see I've got peas over there too that need to go get harvested. And then I can take all those vines down. But this is my focus this week. This raised bed section that is completely overgrown, and hopefully the Brussels sprouts will be ready to eat. I don't know, what do you think? Maybe give them 5 more days? I've never made it to this point. I've never made it this far, so I don't know. And I don't know the variety. I wish I did, because the HOA, remember, they made me take down my other raised beds, and so all of my brassicas that were growing got mixed up, and I didn't know what was what when I transplanted them back here. And I did grow 2 different varieties. I do know those 2 varieties, but I don't know which one this is. I would like to, because this is my most successful Brussels sprout to date. Alright guys, where else did I need to go work? Well, I think this is enough. If I just start here, make it walkable, make sunlight available to the plants that are in there for summer, like my peppers. I mean, you cannot even see a pepper, can you? That's kind of embarrassing. But then there's half of me that says, but look at how pretty those cilantro flowers are. And the smell is so good and it keeps the pest away. But I don't want my peppers to die. So many problems, so many dilemmas to think about. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I hope you guys will think about that too. And here I need to pull this Napa cabbage, obviously. Yeah, so I just need to get busy and do the hard things. And even this bed right here is so overgrown and crowded. I need to move some stuff and thin some stuff out. And here's another carrot flower. Really not a good location, but I just can't bring myself to pull it out. Alrighty guys, that was a quick little video. Just wanted to encourage you to get into your problem areas. You can do it. I can do it. We can do it together. Get out there. Just start chopping. Start relocating. I am going to relocate that catmint. I'm not sure if I'll try the relocation of the cilantro. You know, I did that in another video, and actually one of the 3 that I transplanted did survive. So I guess it's like a 33% success rate. Definitely these peas need to come out. Alright guys, comment below if you're struggling with the same dilemma and you have an extremely hard time just chopping your plants and getting rid of them. But I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.